Underneath the veneer of diplomacy, a chilling game plays out between two global giants, the United States and Russia. The current political landscape paints a picture of heightened tension, a power play that has only escalated in recent times. This tension is amplified by the increasing authoritarianism under Russia's president Vladimir Putin. His regime, marked by an iron fist and an unyielding grip on power, has given rise to an atmosphere of fear and intimidation. Parallel to the rise in authoritarianism, the world watches with bated breath as concerns over Russia's nuclear capability grow. This looming threat has stirred unease among nations, further straining the already taut relations between the United States and Russia. The political climate has become a ticking time bomb, with each event adding fuel to the fire, each action provoking a reaction. As this high-stakes game continues, the pawns are often those least expected. Case in point, Ksenia Karelina. In a twist that would not be out of place in a spy novel, Ksenia Karelina, a dual citizen of Russia and the United States, has been arrested in Russia on treason charges. Let's delve a bit deeper into the circumstances surrounding this arrest. Ksenia stands accused of making donations to a Ukrainian charity. Now, this is no ordinary charity. It's an organization that provides aid to Ukraine's military. In the eyes of the Russian government, this act is seen as a betrayal, an act of treason against the motherland. But Ksenia's arrest isn't an isolated incident. In fact, it's part of a larger pattern, a trend of detentions that involve American citizens in Russia. These arrests have been taking place against a backdrop of heightened authoritarianism under President Vladimir Putin's rule. The international community has not remained silent. Ksenia's arrest has drawn attention from all corners of the globe. People are concerned, worried about potential abuse in Russian custody. There's a palpable fear for her safety, and it's not unfounded. American officials have even gone as far as warning their citizens to leave Russia due to the growing dangers. But amidst the fear and concern, there's also a call for justice, a call for clarity, a call for a fair and just treatment of Ksenia Karelina and other detained American citizens. The question on everyone's lips: was this arrest justified? The charge of treason carries a heavy weight, and in this instance, it hinges on a donation to a Ukrainian charity. On the surface, it's a simple act of humanitarian aid, but the Russian state views it as a direct threat, a betrayal. It's a perspective that may seem extreme, but it's important to consider the context of heightened tensions in the region. Now, was the arrest justified? That's the million-dollar question. From a legal standpoint, Russia might argue yes, citing their national security laws. However, critics argue that these laws are often used as tools for political suppression. It's a complex situation, with no easy answers. The implications of this charge are far-reaching, particularly for dual citizens and foreigners in Russia. It sends a chilling message that anyone could potentially be targeted for actions that might be considered benign or even noble elsewhere. It's a stark reminder of the vast differences in legal systems and political climates across the globe. The arrest of Ksenia Karelina has not only ignited a debate about the boundaries of treason, but has also raised concerns about the safety and rights of individuals in a country where authoritarianism is on the rise. And while the political chess game continues, a woman's freedom hangs in the balance. The world watches, waiting for what comes next for Karelina. With Karelina now in the grip of Russian authorities, what does the future hold? That's the question echoing around the world. The road ahead is strewn with uncertainties. Karelina could face a full-fledged legal battle, with the charges of treason being notoriously difficult to contest in Russian courts. Meanwhile, on the international front, diplomatic efforts are underway. Governments and human rights bodies across the globe are rallying, voicing their concerns and pressing for justice. The US government's warning to its citizens in Russia paints a grim picture. The escalating tensions and the perceived threats are forcing many to reassess their stay in the country. This situation not only underscores the perils Karelina faces, but also the growing dangers for other Americans in Russia. The stakes are high. Karelina's case is more than an individual's plight. It is a symbol of the strained relations between two powerful nations and the human cost of their discord. In the grand chessboard of international politics, Karelina's fate hangs in the balance.